What is up, people? Here today on DJ Yoles. I've made a video in a long time, and I need to actually address why. The reason being for it is because I'm really busy with my job. Some of you guys have been following me, I would say that. You see, I lived in Japan for about 4.5 years, and I had a lot of free time. That's when I started doing YouTube. Why? Because in Japan, gaming is big. Believe it or not, it is actually big. I would say more in the handheld business, like Nintendo's 3DS, cell phone gaming, and the PS Vita. Those are things that happens there. PlayStation 4 wasn't like so extreme, but I did do a few things, which was I bought the game on launch. I took videos. You can go and look at it. I took videos of when the Japanese event, the launch, was actually happening. I went and recorded that. So then I went back home and then I moved on to the Middle East where I'm actually working now. And yes, I'm working here now because the saving is crazy that I'm making right now. I can tell you that in my, say, like 9 months of being here, I've saved as much as I saved 4 years in Japan. So this tells you how good it is here. So buying games has been nothing to me. It's like chalk change. Like I literally buy a game every month. I've got games that are sealed in plastic, which I was a person who was never like that. Now moving on from that, I slowed on YouTube because I I had enough cash that I didn't need to focus hardcore every day making videos. That's just reality. Everyone makes content on YouTube, they're making it for a little bit of buck. Even as a small tiny channel is what I actually have, there were times when I was actually making around $200 a month, somewhere around that. Yeah, so you can make money on YouTube. And if you know anything about gaming, it's $60 a game. So if you're making like $200 a month on YouTube, that can supply around 3 games. So like you should have enough to enjoy your gaming passion. Now for me, I don't need to do YouTube so much. So I only do it when I just want to give my thoughts on something or when I have a lot of downtime. So my job, we actually finished and I have a full week holiday. Now you think, oh, I'll be pumping out videos. No, I got the division early, but the thing was locked. I had it 2 weeks early and I couldn't play it. That was nonsense. But on the positive side is I can say that this Uncharted, right? When Uncharted comes out, I'm going to be playing that game at least 2 weeks early because I know someone here. This is a very good friend and he owns one of the gaming shops here. And the Middle East usually gets games shipped to them before the release date. And because I'm good with him, I can buy the game from him. And because I'm a regular customer, he's even like this division I bought for $50 instead of paying like 65 is what they actually charging here. So I can get a new game for 50. So I actually like that aspect of it. But it's kind of shitty that the division was actually locked up. So I got the game, waited 2 weeks, and then I started playing it. I would say something right now. When you first start playing the game, I would say if you're not playing with the friends, it can be a very, very lonely experience. You're running around from side mission to side mission to side mission, and the side missions do not change. It's literally just going to rotate between two things. Like if I give you a best example, you're either in the sewers killing AI enemies and controlling the water supply, or you are searching to just to say to change an infected area. Those are just the green medical ward missions. There's also blue, is also which is security, and you also have the technical whatever it is, the orange missions. So you have those, and then you actually have the main missions, which I don't know how many there were, but I would guess about somewhere around 15 or to 20, somewhere around there. And those were kind of fun. I decided to just matchmake or to join up with friends. And here's another problem: if you are playing this game, you need to be playing with people who are the same level as you. If you a level 8 and a level 26 friend of yours joins you, it will automatically change all the AI enemies to level 26. So the level 8 guy will just get slaughtered. I find that funny. I find that stupid that they would allow something like this. They would literally allow trolling. Like I've literally seen it. I have friends who are level 30 who would join in, and then they would be laughing in the microphone because they knew when they joined in, that's the game over for me, pretty much. So that needs to be changed. That really needs to be changed. I also say that it's not worth playing the game on hard until you hit the final mission, because all the way through the game. I played on normal and I leveled up faster than my friend who was playing it on hard. Yes, he may have gotten slightly better gear whilst grinding up, but I hit the end point before him. I mean, that's the point of the game, to hit level 30 and then to start the loot grinding. So if you like Destiny, like for me, I shat on Destiny when it came out, but Destiny had an effect on me. I would say the only people who complain about Destiny are the people who play Destiny. That is just it. I can't explain it to you, but yeah, I also have problems with Destiny. But the thing is, Destiny is addictive. That's what it is. It's freaking addictive. When that new DLC drops, I'm telling you, shit's gonna go down. You're just gonna see Destiny all over your. Just say when that update comes, when they increase the light level, you guys are actually gonna see a lot of people running to go play Destiny again. So yeah, that's one thing I'll talk about. Now with the Division, it's the same aspect. You hit level 30 and then everybody is just grinding to get the yellow, I don't know what they call it, high-end gear that they're actually trying to get. So this is the aspect I'm trying to say. People are moving really hard, playing hours upon hours, which I'm going to get to that, and they have no life. They literally, this game makes you have no life if you play it long term. I can tell you right now. I sat this one day I was playing, right, and I was level 26, 27, and I said, let me play all the side missions on the left side of the map, everything, and that took me about 6 hours. 6 hours that literally took me, because of course I am running with a team as well. So like if you get these other smaller battles, like they do position enemies all around the map. But I just want to say, like, the game's addictive for loot. You're always searching for loot. You're either looking inside like the special zones where you can collect your weapon parts, or you can collect the fabrics for your gear, or you are fighting other enemies and trying to get what they got. And also I've seen random drops. Like I was playing the challenge mode. I'll say something right now. The hard mode isn't so bad. I played both daily hard modes and we were done with it. Like in, say, half an hour, both are done. So I was shocked by that, how fast the enemies just dropped. I played the challenge mode. My God, the challenge mode is madness. It is madness. I say right now, don't even enter the challenge mode until you got really good gear. I'll say go to the dark zone, go get some good gear there, and then come back, because we were getting slaughtered, and I only had superior gear on, so everything was purple, and I was just getting slaughtered. My team had, some of the guys had blue. I don't know if you even call that. They had the blue gear. That's one before superior, and I think it's called specialized. Yeah, those guys were getting butchered faster than me. Like in this challenge mode, you actually have shotgunners that run at you with full yellow levels, and that is a problem. That is a problem, because you take like it took me, like, I dropped one of the shotgunners and it took me 400 bullets. I'm not shitting you, it took me 400 bullets, and this is with like a really good gun, and it's supposed to be used for close range impact, but it took 500 bullets to drop him, and he was like, I am on one side of a car and he's on the other side of the car, so he's really close to me, yet it takes 500 bullets to drop him. And within that, I also want to say something else. While you're shooting me, on 2 occasions, yes, on 2 occasions, he just hit me 1 bullet. Just 1 bullet was enough to, I'm down. So like they can 2-shot you, even from distance. I've also seen that too. They can. I'm not talking about snipers now. I have no idea what the snipers can do, because we didn't even get that far. I mean, these guys kept on dying. They died, honestly, like, they would die and then they would get angry and then they would respawn. I don't even know how that even works. They would actually respawn back into the safe zone and then come back. Don't ask me why they were doing that. Like, we were running to revive them, but I guess some people get really angry and then teams would just drop. Okay, so I don't know. I really think that the challenge mode, you need to have better gear. Everyone needs to have at least purple or some high end. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to get some high-end gear. All I really have right now is the pistol. You can get the pistol. If you play the last mission on hard, then you sorted. You'll actually get your first high-end weapon. But other than that, yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I have had no life. You can call me a no-lifer. I've had no life. For the last 4 days of my holiday, I've just been playing Division. I've just been grinding the shit out of that thing. And when I was looking at the hours being spent, I would go sit up like about 10 o'clock in the morning, and I would be done at 6. That is just madness. That's the definition of a no life right there. So yeah, if you guys want to know why I don't make so many videos nowadays, is because I got a shit ton of let's say spending cheese that I can use to buy games. So I'm just gaming, which is, I mean, that is the point, right? You don't want me to be on here giving you guys just gaming news, and not be able to actually play games and not be a real gamer, because that's what you have on YouTube. I'm just gonna say right now, if you look at guys like Crap Gamer, Next in 720, look at all those dudes. They don't play games. They buy the games, they unbox it for you. They play 1 hour live stream and then they throw it away. I really feel it's like that, because if you ever had to check any of these guys' trophies, you would see it. You would literally see it. Like, look at Hip Hop Gamer. Look at that dude. That dude, if you go through his trophy, his PSN trophy profile, it is just madness. The man has like maybe 1 to 2%. How the hell do you get 1 or 2%? Every game I know of on PlayStation right now, when you start a game, you start getting some trophies. And when you finish the game, you get some trophies. And that alone equals at least 10% on its own. Okay, if you play a story game, it's even worse. Like if you play something like Last of Us, you will get a trophy for every time you pass the mission. Like that, I'm trying to say. So your trophy score wouldn't be that bad. But these rules have 1%, that means they're not playing any games. So you don't want me to be like that. Understand? Okay, I say this because not on YouTube, but I have some people who on Twitter they send me some messages, because there used to be people who used to watch me, and because I stopped actually making videos that often, they dropped off. Like they still have me like they subscribe to my channel, but they don't comment. They view sometimes. I don't know. I just thought I'd say that. So let's get back to the division. So the Metacritic, everyone, it was given a 83. Now, I haven't seen anything from IGN, but I did see GameSpot. I did see GameSpot today. They actually gave a review on this game, and they also gave it somewhere around an 8. And I don't know, like right now, it's good. It's good in a way that it's addictive. It makes you keep on coming back. But let's just fine tune some things right now for people. If you're a person who wants to see a story in a game, a story, I'm saying like you see an arc, you learn who your character is, he's even talking and speaking in the cutscenes, and then maybe something bad happens halfway through, then you find out who the final boss is, and then you work your way to defeating him. That's how most games are set up. But this one has nothing like that. Your character will never speak. Never. You can clock in a million hours, your character won't speak. And I find that kind of funny, because everyone speaks in the game. That's a small detail they could have put in. Don't tell me they couldn't. I mean, when you run into a fight, the NPCs, they just start talking. You hear them speaking, but your guy, his mouth never ever moves. I just found it kind of strange. So if you're a story person, the Division isn't for you. If you're someone from Destiny, this game is made for Destiny players, because it's identical to Destiny. The story is not really there, and you are playing with your friends, exactly what Destiny is. You are grinding for loot, exactly what Destiny is. And the end game is very, very difficult. I'm not talking about the hard missions, that's a piece of cake. I'm saying I feel like when I first played Oryx on hard is how I feel when I run into a challenging mode mission in the Division. So I give them props in that it is really difficult. And they've actually managed to set it in line with that. Then I've seen some videos today that also went viral, which was one guy in the Division running around in the dark zone, and 3 other guys came up to him. They were swearing him and calling him some names, and they were saying that they were going to kill him. And then he literally looked at them and laughed and said, "Try to kill me." And he let them start firing him at first, and after that, he just killed all 3 of them, showing that it doesn't take any gun skill. Which, yeah, the game is set up like that. It's set up with levels. It's set up with the stats on your weapons, the stats on your armor. So that comes first before anything else. I want to say that right now. Like, you can be the best guy in third-person shooting. Like, you can bring, if you are good at Uncharted, then you're going to be good at this game. I can see it right now, because when I shoot with an AK in this game, I feel like the recoil reminds me of Uncharted in some way. So, but that's not going to make you an awesome player. If you level 1, you run into level 30, that dude will just kill you within 2 bullets. That's the same way it's made in challenging mode, which is that they take the enemies, they give them more health, and they give them more attack power. They don't really change the way they are playing. I want to say that right now. The AI, I still feel the AI plays the same. as they usually would, like getting shot by these shotgunners who run straight at you. That to me, that reminds me exactly how it is on easy. Like they haven't changed their tactics at all. Okay, so that's what I'm saying right now. So that video was kind of funny when I saw that. If you guys want to look on YouTube, just search for it. I mean, I'm sure you're gonna find it somewhere along the line. And some other people are complaining. I also saw another article. I don't actually have it here right now. I got a different article from Forbes, which I'll show you just now. But I saw one yesterday, which people are complaining about the dark zone in. Well, they complain about the dark zone because there's too many actual players running in there who are level 30, and they are slaughtering like level 10, or let's say level 10 or level 5 players, but those only guys who are doing it for fun. I want to say it right now. They are just trolling. That's all they are doing. Whereas the large majority of the people in this game, 90%, are not doing anything like this. In the PvP mode, I'm talking about in the Dark Zone. Dark Zone was made for this. Let me say right now. It was made for you to run in with a team, destroy some AI, collect some loot there. There's some special chests. Maybe you get keys. You open the chest, you get some awesome gear. All the gear is infected or something that's corrupted or something like that. And you need to call in. You go to certain, like a special zip line. You send the gear away, you fight off some enemies, and then only like the gear is yours and no one can take it from you. Along this line, all the way to sort that out. If you are killed, anyone can take the gear that you've collected. Now that part of it was fun, right? That reminds you of DayZ. That's the fun part. The problem is they've decided that when you kill another player, the AI plus the other players are after you. And once they kill you, the amount of XP that's lost against your Dark Zone rank is a massive amount. And the massive amount, it's so bad that people aren't even doing it. And I can understand why. Think about what I just said just now. You need to be a high rank level when I'm talking about the Dark Zone level so that you can fight those other enemies or bosses. But if you kill some like an unknown level 5 guy and that causes you to drop like 1.5 levels with one kill, put in your mind, if one person kills you and you kill one random person who didn't even have loot, just for fun you did it, you would lose 1.5 of your rank. I can see why people aren't even doing it. They need to adjust that. For me, I feel like I need to go in and exploit that system right now, which is I need to go there and make my Dark Zone rank really, really, really high right now before it's patched, because I'm sure it will be patched. And I saw something funny because I went into the Dark Zone and I saw a line of people, which I'm hoping someone, I haven't done it, but I'm hoping someone is taking some screenshots. I saw a line of people actually waiting at the place where you actually send up your loot. So people are actually lining up to send their gear away, which I found that kind of funny. Like they're not even killing each other, and this is the PvP mode. Just want to say that right now. So let's go back to Forbes. I saw this today. They say 10 fixes the division needs immediately. Okay, I can say from just looking at this, I'm sure he's going to talk about the cross-level co-op play. I think he just wants us to play with PC players. That's not so important to you guys. I know there's something here that I actually wanted to show you. Okay, so they want us to be able to identify who is a Riker, who is a cleaner, who is a looter. I can say I can see that. When I see them, I pretty much know my NPCs. This is ridiculous. More chill civilians. Like, I get that though. When you run past any person, any NPC you see on the map, when you run past them, they say like, "Put your gun down, don't do that." Like, but they're not talking about the good things, which is when you give food or water or med kits to people, they speak really nice to you. They're not saying anything about that. But there's one also thing I want to talk about that. When you see two people fighting, right, and a guy is pulling a woman's handbag, and I shoot to break that up, or I run close to them to break that up, they both run away from me as if I'm the bad guy, which I really don't get that. And there's another one. I saw a dog going and barking and like he's going to attack these two older people, and I shot and killed the dog. Yeah, I shot and killed the dog. And both of them looked at me like I was the murderer. So yeah, I can see where they were coming from in those situations. But I mean, let's say something else. This world is in a dark, sad world right now. You don't expect people to be smiling and be happy. I just don't see that happening. And here we go. Dark Zone credits are useless in endgame. There's another problem I want to say. The problem is that you need Phoenix credits, which you get that from doing the challenge mode, which I just said just now. The challenge mode is ridiculous. Okay, so you can only get the Phoenix credits from doing that. I think you also get from the hard missions, which I beat 2 hard missions today, so I don't even know if I have the Phoenix credits there. Saying right now, if I do, then that I can understand why that shit was patched. Because I told you guys I finished it in half an hour. Yeah, I finished both hard missions, so I can see that. And the problem they're saying is that once you hit level 30 onwards, no one wants to buy the Dark Zone gear from the Dark Zone vendor because whatever stuff he's selling uses the DC credits and it's not good for you. But these guys are forgetting. For some people, as I told you, I played challenge mode today and I was playing with level 30s with blue gear. So those guys need to go into the Dark Zone, kill some people or just kill something, get that DC credits, and then buy the purple gear. So I feel that's this right now, number 6. That is very misleading. I just want to say right now that is very misleading because there are some people that don't even have the full gear. I can see that when I have the full purple gear or the full high-end gear, then then the whole Dark Zone becomes worthless. I understand that part. Okay, comparing weapons or attachments, yes, that's another one. But all I do is I just take it off. I take off all the attachments and then I look at both. And I don't care what people tell me. I look at DPS. I don't look at anything else. I just look at that, which is the damage per second, because I'm noticing that the other parts don't make that much difference. Like, and I want to say something right now is that I hate the AK. The AK has bad recoil. I put almost all the best mods you can in game because I got a shit ton of superior mods, and I put those mods on it, and yeah, it's just not working for me. I like using like the smaller SMGs, which you can shoot from close range. So yeah, again, see, I'm just skipping past things like this vendor stock. It's small things that can come with the patch. Like the way they said this article, like it's massive problems. It doesn't look like the massive problems to me. Activities and side missions need more checkpoints. Yeah, I do get that sometimes. I do understand that totally. But yeah, this looks like just small complaints. When I saw this article, I wanted to read it because I thought it's going to be bigger. I really thought it's going to be bigger than what they actually said there. Oh yeah, moving on from this, we also have the nerf. So here's the nerf. It's because this game came out, a lot of people were excited they became no-lifers. Just like me, I can't even say it. But these guys were on a different ranking no-lifer than me. I want to say it right now. There were guys who were clocking in this game for 24 hours. 24 hours straight. I think the guy who hit level 30 the fastest did it in 15 hours or something like that. Yeah, I think. I could be wrong. But yeah, he did it in 15 hours in the first day, on day 1. And these guys then would go on to rape. That's what I used. They would rape the missions that came available, and they were dropping too high credit levels, the Phoenix credits. So they were able to rush it. And they did this for like the first 8 to 10 or 9 days, something like this. They rushed it like that so much so that they gained so many Phoenix credits, right? I saw this video again, look it up on YouTube. There's a guy who was able to, he showed us that he has enough credits to buy the entire inventory. Yes, I say this right now. There's this special inventory that's where you actually buy the high-end gear. There's a special vendor. You buy it from him, and he gives you all the yellow gear you can ever desire. That is why you're playing these challenge modes or the hard modes or something like that. You're trying to get those high credits so that you can buy these things. And there's a guy who literally got enough to fill up his whole arsenal. So what do the game makers do? What does Ubisoft do with this? They nerf it for everybody. So what they did was they dropped the credits right down a lot. It's a big drop that they've dropped it to. I know that for a fact. And you would need to at least play for a couple of days to start actually buying one weapon or 2 weapons. So the nerf has affected a big difference. But the problem is that the playing field now is so shattered. It's so shattered because I'm going to run into something like the Dark Zone. And one of these guys is going to have a full arsenal of yellow weapons. And he's just going to rape me right there and then. Just take it right there. So I cannot see the purpose of this nerf because you've already put us on a different level. I would actually go as far as to say is that the players who, I don't know how you would actually do it though. I think that the players who actually have the credits right now in the inventories, where it's like 1,000 or something, you would just manually drop it. Like honestly, you would literally do that, because this is gonna cause a big problem when you run into these players. It's gonna take us like months to get to the gear that these guys got. I'm calling it right now. I can see that's how hard, like huge the division actually is. No puns there between us. So yeah. And then the last thing we'll talk about is, I heard something about Insurgent. I think that's how you pronounce it. So that is the raid that these guys actually gonna set up. That's what I heard. That you can play like 7 to 10 people. That would be nice. I would say that would be nice, because I love the connectivity in this game. I'm not talking about us speaking and us enjoying our life together. I'm just saying I hardly get drops, like kicked off the server errors. I think it's very smooth compared to Destiny. It's way more smoother experience. And this is on the PlayStation 4, which everyone knows. If you play Destiny and you play it on the PS4, it's had a lot of dropouts and connectivity and all that bullshit. And also the network goes down, and well, that's a bigger story altogether. But yeah, so this game, I would say the connectivity is better than Destiny, and yeah, that could be nice. I'm hoping that we can get gear from there as well, and some nice gear. And these guys who have gotten these high-end weapons already, they can also help. That's the first time in their life they can actually help people, instead of just helping themselves to all these credits and then running into the dark zone, just raping everybody. I mean, that's just madness to see. But yeah, so give me a comment down below. I've just broken everything I can about the Division. The way I sum it up to you guys is that I believe that the story isn't there. I mean, it's someone who's made a virus artificially, and then he puts it onto dollar bills, and then during Black Friday it spreads, and then it causes a lot of people to die. That is it. And then what happens here? The illness is one thing. The big thing about this game I've noticed is that all these different clans, they decide to take over the city, and your job is to fight all these clans. That's the way I see it. I do know that in the starting you meet one guy who's a Division agent who turned rogue, and you lead that story onwards. So I can say there are some aspects of it, but my man don't talk. He's never ever spoken. He's never ever spoken in the entire game, and that kind of annoys me. And when I say this to people, they're like, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's like, no, it's not okay, dudes. I mean, look at Destiny. Destiny was set up the same as this game, but yet, hey, my character talks. Even if it's bullshit, whatever's coming out of our mouth, it's still good. It's still someone speaking. I feel like a human. I'm not playing GTA 3. That's why I'll drop it for you guys. If you played Grand Theft Auto 3, that was the first time I've seen a game that it was leading towards this, like third person, amazing, run around, explore stuff. But I could never ever speak, never ever talking. And I feel like I have that experience here. And we in 2016, my character can't speak. I have a problem with that. Okay, and the second I'm going to talk to you guys about is I beat Witcher 3. It's crazy, right? To think that I said that to Solid Rev, which was when he made that video, and he was saying, like, he just turned from hating it to liking it. Now with me, I just said I liked it, but I never ever bought it and never ever actually played it. And then when I did buy it, I left it in my just say it's. I bought the collector's edition and I left it in the box for this. I want to say about 2 months. I never even touched it, and then I decided to start playing it. And that's another game. I've been playing that as well on the side just before the Division came out, and then I left it. I drove the story all the way to the last 3 missions, and then I left it like that. And then I went to enjoy myself with Division, and I came back today and I beat it. And I want to say is that when you play Witcher 3, it makes all these other games look like trash. I'm just calling it right now. Like, it makes it look like trash. The game is so good. So good. Everyone in the world speaks, has a dialogue, has multiple options. You have a power in the entire story. From starting to end, even the small side characters, you have decisions that will change the dialogue, that will change the actions, that will even change the final end game. I killed one mage, which was actually his I'll say his squeeze. I killed her early on in the game, and that had an impact all the way till the end of the game. Like that is this mind blowing when you see stuff like that. Like that is exactly what gaming should be. It should be something that where yes, you enjoy the combat aspects of it, but you hear amazing dialogue, you see amazing story, amazing combat, and whatever you do in the game changes the experience for yourself. We all not even playing the same game. That's what I'm saying right now. That is mind blowing, and that's in the PlayStation 4. I can't believe that they managed to fit that much of content. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I can't believe they fitted that much amount of content on a disc. That's what I have to say, because it looks like whatever I've been playing has been horse shit. I just have to say it right now because I was playing. What was I playing before this? Okay, I was playing FIFA. You can't really count that too much. I was playing Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. That's just yeah. And I was actually playing the Uncharted Remastered Collection. I played that as well. But I mean, just looking back at the games we have been playing, it's amazing the amount of content that's in this game. The missions don't stop. It just keeps on coming and coming and coming. And like you go to every single town and you look at this board and there's tons of missions. And here's the difference, Division. You need to learn from this. In The Witcher, every single mission is different. It's a brand new mission. No two missions are the same. If you say that, get out of here. I'm saying right now, no two missions are the same. To me, that just that kind of shocked me when I saw that. And the game isn't that hard. I'm saying right now, it's not that hard. I mean, I played it in one of the most hardest difficulty, and yeah, you do struggle sometimes, but it's not as hard as like what I saw. Like again, I'll say it. Solitaire couldn't even beat a Griffin. So yeah, that's the advice you guys are listening to. But moving on from that, I mean, that was my first Witcher game. Let me say that. That was my first Witcher game. And I feel like that. I'm like, damn, I missed out on Witcher, the other older games. And there's just a story aspect. Like you are following and chasing after Ciri. Every single time you're following and following. And you just always miss her. And I love how like when someone tells you they saw her, they shoot back to her and then we see what she's doing. And you play as her. And damn, the next Witcher game that comes out, we need to play as her. She needs to be the main character because goddamn, the powers that she can pull, it's just madness. I loved it. Teleporting, and then just slicing them. You know when you play near the end of the game, holy shit, she can kill people with one hit. She can slice. I was slicing these ice guys in one hit. I was slicing their bodies into two pieces. That gives you an aspect of how gruesome the game is, but how powerful she really is. And the game just doesn't stop there. Like even when I defeated the end of the game, it continued on. It had a few more missions after it. Like that is what I'm talking about. It's like the world just never dies there. And I'll say right now, the game is beautiful. It looks really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. Just jump on your horse and ride through Skellige. Like I felt Skellige looked the best out of all of them. And also the Skellige had the most amount of beasts. Like you had freaking huge trolls, huge ogres. Yeah, they had a lot of beasts, dragons. Yeah, Skellige was definitely the best. So yeah, give me a comments down below. I tried to shoot this as a live stream. I'm hoping you guys would watch some of it. If this gets like some sort of attention, I might do more of these. But understand why I'm not making that many videos nowadays. It's because I do it when I have some free time, which I might do more this week, not gonna lie. But beyond that, it's because I'm playing games. Finally, I'm actually playing games now. I'm enjoying my PlayStation right now because I have The Division. I finished The Witcher, but I still kept 2 Witcher contracts. And I got a few other places in Skellige I still want to visit and see how that actually looks. And then yeah, I have the Division, and I'll also be playing FIFA, and I don't know, maybe I was thinking about picking up WWE. I have to re-download that on my PlayStation. But yeah, give me a comment down below. Are you guys also addicted to the Division? Because that yellow gear, we really want to get the yellow gear. And as you can see, it's slowing down our yellow gear. Our progress has been slowed down.